Hello, these are my Christmas potatoes. I've brought them up onto the patio just to let you get a closer look at them. Things aren't going as well as they might. I think, as you can see, the 3 potatoes in front don't look too good. 3 potatoes at the back look a bit better. These are a mixture of Nicola and Desiree. It is no one variety that's not looking so well. There's a mixture, so it's nothing to do with the variety of the potato that's making the 3 in front look sickly. I think it's the weather. And here's the rub when growing potatoes for Christmas in the UK outdoors in containers. These potatoes have been in these buckets now for 2 months, and we're starting to move towards the middle of August, which is a summer month, but we're actually having autumn weather. I know it's sunny now, but the wind has been horrendous and the rain has been terrific. Potatoes don't like wind, and they certainly don't like too much rain, and not in buckets, because the buckets tend to get waterlogged. Now I think what's happened with the 3 potatoes out front is that before they've become established, before they've got a root system going, those buckets have seen too much rain. The soil's too wet, and it wouldn't surprise me if those potatoes have started to go rotten. But we are where we are. We'll plug on with this. I'm not too sure whether we'll get any of these across the finish line. I think when I posted the first video on this subject, I did say that I was hoping to get these guys growing on into the autumn months, and then when the tomatoes came out of the greenhouse, take these buckets into the greenhouse to finish off the growing, and then hopefully harvest some potatoes from these buckets around about Christmas. That's still the plan, but I'm not too sure that there'll be 6 buckets going in the greenhouse when the tomatoes come out. Only time will tell. Now I know there are quite a few people out there in the UK giving this a shot. Let us know how you're getting on. How are your Christmas potatoes getting on? This is how mine are getting on. I think it's a bit touch and go at the moment, don't you? That was plan A. This is plan B. And I think we're going to need a plan B, because here at Homegrown Veg in the UK in August, what we would really have liked and what we expected was lots of sun and perhaps a little rain. What we actually got was lots of rain and very little sun. Although the sun's starting to come out now, but it has been raining all morning. I've just managed to dodge out. I've actually bought some seed potatoes, something I don't normally do. I normally grow from set-asides. And I'm going to start these potatoes in these yogurt pots. And the reason I'm starting them in these yogurt pots is that if I plant them in these 10-inch water buckets, there is definitely no room in the greenhouse to stand those water buckets because the tomatoes are still in there. And the tomatoes won't be coming out for at least another month. So there's no room in the greenhouse, and what I don't want to do is have these potatoes in plan B standing outdoors. So I'm hoping to set them off in these and to stand these in the greenhouse, because obviously they're much smaller than a 10-inch water bucket. I can find some room for these, and then at a later date when the tomatoes come out, put them up into these buckets. But I'm hoping that these potatoes will be indoors from the day I plant them to the day we harvest them. Anyway, that's the plan. So what we've got here? Well, we've got a soil-based compost, and I've enriched it with a little potato fertiliser. And in the bottom of these yogurt pots, I'm putting 2 inches of that soil-based compost. We're simply going to take one of these seed potatoes, sit it on that 2 inches, just like that. Sit it on that 2 inches, and then cover it over. How easy was that? Now this soil-based compost is quite moist. No point in pouring water on a potato, it can't take it up. It hasn't got any roots. So we'll leave this for a week or more, a couple of weeks perhaps, and we'll see the green shoots, and then we'll start watering. Okay, I'll finish this off camera and get them into the greenhouse. And do it quickly because there's a few dark clouds coming over. I think we're going to get some more of that rain. I hope your Christmas potatoes are doing a bit better than mine. As I asked you in the first half of this video, let us know, tell us what you're up to. No Molly today, it's too wet for her. And we've been out this morning and she got a wetting. I don't think she wants to get wet anymore. So Molly's indoors. Okay. So this is Homegrown Veg, signing out.